Little ice and lemon.
All right, everyone. Welcome to our very first in-person She Did That Live event. My name is Lauren Saracino, and I am one of the co-founders of She Did That, along with Miss Lavanya Douglas. And so, what is She Did That? Who is she, and what did she do? We'll get into that a little later.
Thank you.
But in the meantime, I want to go ahead and start off with a special thank you. First of all, special thanks to our staff here at Best Boys in Portland. Okay, secondly, we want to thank the Middle Atlantic State Correctional Association, also known as MASCA. MASCA is sponsoring tonight's event, so thank you, MASCA. Lavanya has been on the board of MASCA since 2009. She has served as past president, vice president, and is currently leading their 18-month Emerging Leaders Program. So, thank you, Lavanya. And we also want to give a special shout out to a woman that is near and dear to both of our hearts, Miss Carla Harrison. Carla Harrison is joining us in the live stream. Hey, Carla. Everybody say, hey, Carla. So Carla is a compassionate and empathetic therapist dedicated to helping her clients navigate the complexities of life. And I'm pretty sure we all know about complexities of life, right? So Lavanya has allowed Carla to be her compass, guiding her towards a state of well-being and resilience. So thank you, Carla. Okay, so now we're going to invite you to sit down, relax, and enjoy the show.
Yeah.
In 1980, Lavanya Douglas was born. Angela Douglas and Lori James.
Period.
Beautiful.
No fear. Oh, wow. Oh, you see, yeah. Are you in those pictures? Not yet. Not yet. Don't. Oh, I think you don't see that. Oh, I thought that was.
That's painful.
Oh,
Back there.
Hey. No, that's fire. Let me.
Just gonna check you out. Write everything we want from God on a piece of paper. Be as detailed as you can. The object for you is to write down 300 things. Put everything you want on a piece of paper. Do not stop until you have 300 things. Every morning, read your list. 1 year from today, wait 1 year from today, and take a pen out and go down on your list and check off anything that has happened for you that's on that list. If you read your list with the expectation that God is going to do some great things for you,
Uh-huh.
Okay. Mm. Mm. Yeah, with that one.
Okay, all right. Hey, everyone. All right, so we're gonna do, I'm just gonna require a few things from you. The first thing I wanna let you know is my name is Tracy Hendricks, and I'm so excited to be here, to see all your lovely faces, and just to be here to celebrate Vanya. What do you want me to do?
The live. Get it. Oh, make sure the people can see you on the live.
Oh, they can see me. Oh, you want me to acknowledge the live. Hello, live audience. How are you guys doing? We want to welcome you as well. So, listen, you can participate too at home, all right? So, I'm about to ask them to do something, and I want you to do it as well. So, I know you guys are eating, but I want everybody just to stand up with me just for a minute in solidarity. You understand? One thing that obviously that we are here for is she did that. Marissa and Vanya have done an amazing job, but Vanya is hype. How many people can say Vanya's hype? No, you don't say it. All right, so it is, that's a great part of her personality that draws all of us, right? So as a result of her hypeness, we want to just pay tribute to that. And so one of the things that I've observed about LaVanya is that she is able to move and transition through a lot of things. She wears a lot of hats. She has a lot of businesses. She has a lot of ideas. She's always doing something and never staying still. She's multitask all the time, right? And no matter what life throws at her, she still swags through it. And so what I want you to do is we're going to do something interactive. We're just going to do something to pay tribute to her in her high dress, right? So all I want you to do is just move to the left and move to the right. You got it. We just gonna move to the left and move to the right. We're gonna do a little bit of swing and ceremony. Everybody participate. And Kendra, we're ready when you are. And this is paying tribute to Maya. So I'm gonna hear you make some noise. So as we get the music ready.
Like the it's like I'm ready.
Stand by. You're doing a fine job, looking beautiful, standing up. Here we go.
Oh, watch it, mom. She did it.
All right, everybody move to the left and right. Left, right. You have to move it out. Hey. Sorry. Left. Right. The beat has to drop and you will get it. Here we go. Hey, 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 hey. Where's your mic? Hey, hey, hey.
I'm that big.
Alright, so now the moment you open the waiting for, we want to bring to the stage the whole reason that we're gathered here this afternoon. The one, the only, the mother, the sister, the daughter, the boss, the therapist, the doctor, the event planner, the conference planner, the minister, the counselor, the journalist, the Mayan doctor.
Yeah.
So we're here because, well, for number one, we have to come to a room. You know, they say, I heard somewhere that if they don't put you on stage, create your own. And so I decided to create my own, but they already had it here, so I just came on the stage with a mic. Marissa told me not to blink out their mic, because y'all know I'm walking around. But she told me it's not mine, so don't do that. Mine doesn't work. So I have to use this. So listen, y'all remember, Mikhail remembers, I started at CSOSA in October 21st, 2002. John was 6 months. So, y'all know what that is? I tell you So this is my second birthday, right? I have April 19th, y'all heard it. It's my second birthday because today was my official last day as CSOSA. Yes, the 21 years was good. The last year was a little special, which is what brought us here today. They say your time has come to an end. You're going to leave, but I'm still fine. So I left. And so anyway, So yeah, but as you can see, when you come in and see all this, she did that stuff. And so I'm gonna bring Marissa back up. Huh? Did somebody say something? Because I heard you. You order away. Okay. So. Me and Marissa started a brand that's called She Did That. And
Wait a second, we have a song, we need for it to be. All right, I just needed that energy. All right. So, as Alana was saying, her and I had, we put many events together throughout the years for different types of organizations, our agency, outside of the agency, just all over the place. It's what we do. We absolutely love it. We love bringing people together and having some sort of purpose behind it, right? So about a year ago, I was invited to a conference where I got to speak on life after divorce. So someone said, well, I was doing that, right? I was speaking on life after divorce, empowering women who were going through it just as I was and got on the other side, thriving and doing amazing things and extremely excited about it. So I came back home and I was like, Lavanya. I was at this conference, it was amazing. We were able to empower women, have a platform where we were celebrating women doing so many amazing things, going above and beyond our day-to-day lives, but also like putting businesses together, putting all sorts of platforms together, podcasts, you name it, it was happening. And I just felt like this energy. And if everybody knows Alana, you know she's full of energy, right? So give her an idea and she will run with it, right? So that's exactly what we did. We started talking about it, and before you know it, She Did That was born.
is everything? So Marissa, there's a few people that have learned are telling me no or finding ways to tell me no. And so Lisa's shaking her head. Lisa, wave to the people. Yes.
Okay, everybody say, hey, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. Let me tell y'all about Lisa. So me and Lisa have been together since 2003, I think. 2000. Yeah. We were field partners. We got promoted to supervisor around the same time. We do all the training academies together, and then she left me. I cried really hard. But then she brought me with her later, and so we worked together again. Lisa is one of my favorite people. She has learned the art of telling me no. She has. And but Marissa, she just finds nice ways to say, can we not talk about that today? So this morning, I won't tell you guys, I told you I wasn't going to say it. She said, there she was. So I'm driving. Well, I was driving. And the driver was like, I have this idea that we should have, yes, Candace. Y'all say, hey, Candace. Wave to the people, Candace. Candace is my best friend. We've been friends since I was in the 9th grade and she was in the 10th grade. She knows all the good stories because they're all in gut. So he said, what did he say, Marissa? He said that we should have a party where people come dressed as their future self.
Which was a New Year's, by the way, Candace, it was an amazing idea. Maybe not the day, but amazing idea. Where we would have a New Year's Eve party dressed up as who you're wanting to be, what you're looking towards, what it is that you want to be in the future, and show up as that person.
So we're going to add that to our upcoming events for 2018 because I think it might be too soon to try to do it this year. Where's she going? Hey, girl. So, I'm on a mission. The last 21 years of my career success was absolutely amazing. It was perfect. Am I doing something wrong? And but this last year was like special. And I was like, what is happening? And I was like, why is this happening to me? Like, I'm a good person. I treat people well. I don't understand. So there was this song that I heard, and I want you guys to hear it too. And I want you to think about like sometimes things happen to you that you think is like a negative thing, but the reality is it's probably the best thing that has ever happened to you. So listen to the song, and I'll come back and talk about it my next time.
Okay.
Dash divider.
Yeah.
When I look in the mirror, I see a girl, beautifully broken, perfectly flawed. I don't even know how I made it this far. And I'm asking myself questions like, why did I do it? Why did this happen to me? Then I said, you can get through it. You just have to believe. But as of now, gotta make it all count. So why not me? I'm the perfect person to go through the storm. It won't break me, it won't kill me, I'll move on. And then I'll come out even better than before. And I'll never see this place anymore. Cause my faith is getting stronger every day. I'm removing everything that's in my way. And the fact that I survived another day makes me say, why not me? Why not me? Why? 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 One day I'm up, the next I'm down. Problems coming faster than I can count. Who can I run to? No one's the time to. Can nobody tell me what to do? Why did I do it? Why did this happen to me? You can get through it. You just have to believe. What I do now, gotta make it all count. So why not me? I'm the perfect person to go through the storm. It won't break me, it won't kill me, I'll move on. Then I'll come out even better than before. And I'll never see this place anymore. Cause my faith is getting stronger every day. I'm removing everything that's in my way. And the fact that I survived another day. This is my moment, there's no turning back. It took me a while, but I have no regrets. Let's go tonight. I'm going to break, and I'll be okay. This is my moment, this is my time. Just move my way, 'cause I'm not backing down. Now that I realize who I I'm Yes, girl. So Janaya just graduated from Alabama State University. And she majored in.
Damn.
So it only felt appropriate for her to come dance.
Yeah.
She's a professional dancer.
Yeah.
She knows what you got right up here crying. Really say hi to the people. And so yeah, I felt like it was appropriate for her to, because she did that too.
Yeah.
And so, wow, I'm here for you because I can. It's fun. Everybody in this room can be a she did that. Even though you don't even know you be doing stuff, but we be doing stuff and we'll be acting like I did that. Tracy was up your name and all the stuff, and I was like, I did do that. I did do that. Yesterday. And so I met this young lady. I'm not gonna say her come up right now, but about 20 minutes ago. And I found out that she can sing.
Oh.
And I'm not gonna put her on the spot. I'm not gonna say her name. I'm not gonna put her in the direction. Because I want her to know that she has the opportunity today to she did that. Because we have to celebrate each other. I went to a photo shoot yesterday. Well, I know Kathy Burgess is something, but I met her yesterday. And I said, you want to come and so I've known people since, well, I know Tracy since I was 13. So I think I met Tracy and James around the same time. And I just might have just met yesterday. And so that's just what we do. We bring it together from far and wide, and we laugh and we celebrate each other. And so I took notes because I want to stay on course because y'all know I can go left or fast. But I want to talk a little bit about my journey at CSO stuff. So I started CSO when I was 22. Me and Raquel came together. And I was fresh out of college. I graduated in May. I started my first government job, a good government job. Let me kind of make sure you get this in. In October, July was 6 months, and I didn't know what I was doing. I remember somebody got arrested in my office for the first time. And I cried. I see the smoke crack. And you can't do that on probation. Come on, my supervisor was like, you got right to pop, but I said, oh no, he not hurting nobody, he ain't got no teeth. He did. Aaron Ellaby, I don't know where he at. I remember his name. Oh, this was, I'm sorry, I probably should have said that, but I don't work here no more, so it's fine. I mean, what they gonna do, fire me? Come on, and so, but at that moment, I was like, oh, this job is serious. Like, we can't just be like writing people up. Like, we gotta really figure out how to help them. And I like to talk, but I don't like to write. And so we had to write violation reports. And I have a friend named William, say hi to the people. William was a good writer. He likes to write proofread. He read my reports one time and he said, well, like, you don't take somebody's freedom, you need to write it word for word. Like, don't be cutting and pasting stuff. And I was like, it's all the same. No, it's not. You know that?
Yup.
Probably don't put aside. I would. And so at that moment, that's small things that happen. That's like, you have to be intentional with the people that you have impacted and influenced on. And so like a promoter, it was very important for me to lead my people in a way where they felt empowered and encouraged and like they could take on the world because we can. Because I have the thought that if I can think it, come on.
Come on.
It can happen. Come on.
All right.
If it's in my mind. That's right. I can do it. That's right. Sharina, you remember when we wanted to have the people fly from the sky?
Yeah.
And what y'all say? Y'all didn't tell me no. Y'all said, well, let's look at the liabilities. Yeah, this one here. She went. And they said, you know, we got to think about the liability. This is a federal government agency. And, you know, the cost, because they were prior to that. We did a whole flash mob and we had people rapping, Marissa was rapping on stage. It was a whole thing. And it was expensive. Because we had to do a dress rehearsal, so you had to pay full price the day before. And right, I didn't know. It was too late. So the next year they just said we wore black suits and a briefcase. We couldn't do all the. But, we was talking about my journey at C. Sosa. Come on to the front, Renee. We got seats for you in the front. And so, but, hey, Jim. Tim. Who's here from Tim? Carmen's online. Hey, Carmen. So, yeah, Tim, we did my cigar picture. Is that true? Is that true? Very sure. Sharice was watching shenanigans too. But yeah, so anyway, what was I talking about? Right? Squirrel. That's why I have no notes, but I didn't look at the notes anyway. So, my journey is Sosa. So, hey, Kira. And to meet you. Say hi to the people, Kira, to meet you. They're all saying, Listen. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but it's on my supervisor too. She was on my supervisor for a short period of time. It's pretty good because she feels structured. We work together and we work together. Because she wanted me to like follow rules, and it was a struggle. I don't like to follow rules. So this would be like, I'm saying it, and nobody else wanted me because they didn't want to do me. And I would be all over the place. And but Liz said, I said, okay, that's so fine. That they didn't get me back to Liz. They said, go home. And I said, okay. So yeah, so while I was home, I was doing some stuff. We was doing, she did that. I created, y'all want to see what I was doing?
Yes.
Okay. That's my husband. Okay, yeah. Come on.
I can
When Master came to DC, we had to put a conference on and sit in a room. And what I said something, I had a vision. And so Kendra said, what I hear you say is, Dixie, you want to tell the story?
Yeah.
Oh. Dixie was in the room too. Dixie was in the room. And I said, so I have a vision. And I was telling her the vision. She said, so whatever you said that you want this, you want that, and you want this, you want that, and you want this. And at some point she was like, and you don't want nobody to tell you no, something like that, come to that. And I said, yes. And she did not tell me no the entire time. And to this day, in my opinion, that was the best master conference that it has ever seen. We had food trucks, we had multiple parties, we had a live band, listen. We had this, we was doing it. And Kendra created like this metro thing, and from that point on, Kendra has done Jemiah's parties, she's the mastermind behind most of this stuff. So I take people with me. Y'all see the video, the intro video with all the people that were in the room from Boston? I'm like, y'all remember Sierra?
Yeah.
I keep the good people with me. I take them.
Okay.
Kendra is going to have some choice words probably tomorrow, the day after. But she still shows up and she doesn't go it out. So shout out to Kendra.
Yes, Sandra.
You gonna talk to the people?
Hey, what's up?
Tell me what you do.
Well, I guess it's coworkers in here. For those that don't know, I am the forensic chemist. Does all the drug stuff, like but I also have a stage production company, so once again, when an audience finds out stuff, and she gets you ready, so I always make her shirts and bracelets that say, listen. You know how, you got me right, and that's how I ended up sitting here, because it was a conversation under 48 hours ago. But we're not gonna talk about that, so I'm being professional with Dr. Douglas, and we're so proud of her, but please know there will be a conversation within the next 48 hours.
I'm all for feedback, right? I like feedback because I can get better, right? Like I don't know it all. So if you give me positive feedback in the nice way and you say it nice, I can take it because I want to be a better person for people. You said I won't be nice? It's okay. I can take it. I'm strong. You saw me like, she was actually me though. That was me, Dennis and Sylvia. But not really. So Lionheart International Consulting is a consulting, leadership consulting business. So I do leadership consulting, and I'm a leadership coach. I do programs for the people, to lead the people, so we can all be better people for the people. You know what I'm saying? You called it.
Now you don't want some more? Oh, good, thank you.
Okay, so I'm a podcast for students at William James College. It's called Unregulated Leadership. So when I was a student there, we started a podcast because I don't like to do random stuff. And the girl was like, we should do a podcast. And we said, we can, let's do it. So we asked the professors if we could start a podcast. And they said, I guess. That's never happened before, but sure. So when I was in school, we did a podcast, and then when I left, it was like, listen, y'all do too much, and it costs me school too much money, so you can still do it, but we're not gonna financially support it. So I was like, well, I could just put it in my business. And so we rebranded it, and so now I have students doing practicums with me
Okay.
for. And so this is another one. I be having ideas. And so what happens is they all don't go in the same bucket. Because some is professional and some is just me, right? And sometimes you can't go into organizations because I want people to pay me millions of dollars to come and talk to them. So I might have to act right. But I don't have to act right when I create my own stuff that I create for just people like regular people. So Lead Boldly, Love Slowly is a brand that I created about finding your purpose, because I believe that we're all here for a purpose. I believe that we're all here to do something unique. I call myself a unicorn of excellence because there is nobody. Nobody, because it's too much. Sometimes I'm too much for myself. So there's only one of you.
Right.
And so I'll be trying to help people figure out what it is they want to do with their lives so that they can be happy too. But I'm gonna tell you something. When I made the decision to leave on October 21st? Because I made this decision a long time ago, but I waited a little while because that needs to be extra. Because story time, when on somebody's stage, I can feel like I started and ended on the same day. You know what I mean? Like, it's story time. And so, yeah, so that's what that one is. And so,
She don't stop. Right.
so as we had mentioned earlier, Master V started. Kira and Misha, y'all wanna wave to the people again? We created an 18-month leadership program for community corrections. And so we do it for free. Yeah, because we like to give back, because freely you give, freely you receive. And then we said, okay, we're gonna keep freely giving, but now it's time to receive. So we wanted to brand it a little bit. And so this is Lionheart Global Institute, because we're gonna be global. We're not just gonna stay in the US.
All right.
Why are you guys like so small? It's so small. Why are you staying in the US? We need to go other places. And so we're gonna be global. So this is the 18-month. Well, it's a couple things. It's the 18-month. It's a developing you where you like figure out who you are. Because some people want to lead us like, you don't even know who you are. You shouldn't be leading nobody. Which is why I went back to school, because I was like, something ain't right. Something ain't right. They ain't teaching me something. So maybe I need to go get some books. And I felt like the only reason I went back to school to get my doctorate was because I said they're not going to take me seriously because I play too much.
Hello.
Come on, Vaughn.
And it's still taking me seriously, so I have to go. So that didn't work. So don't go back to school. Doesn't take me seriously. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Okay.
Help.
And so this is where I wear my sparkly, not wear a home. Because the unregulated leadership is professional, you have the students, and so I had to be too serious. So the leadership, I don't have to be serious. I can talk about whatever I want to, with whoever I want to. And I can say, for the most part, whatever I want to, because only when I say it's appropriate. She did that, y'all know how she did that, because that's all me. Y'all see the, you ever seen that stuff Ricky back there? For us.
Yeah.
Y'all see that cat, the pictures? Make sure y'all take pictures. Because she about to go, so if you want to get a picture, you hurry up. So that's the picture. All right. Y'all, guess what I did?
What you do? What you do?
Guess what I did, y'all? Listen, it's the whole thing. First of all, I remember Wednesday I had to read and proofread and make sure all the words and everything. So the story and stuff is so, like I said, this last year been a little hectic. Some crazy things happened with them. And so I was like in transition from multi like personal work. Janaya then left, went to college, she done moved to Chicago. She did, that was a major thing.
Yeah.
You said I left it was a college.
See, they knew what I was saying. She didn't even go to college 4 years ago. Then she left and went to Chicago. And so listen, I wrote a book, it's out, see the QR code, it's on Amazon. You can buy the QR code, because it's a 21-day transformation. So it's situational. So if you don't know the Lord, you will after you read it, because the scripture's in there.
All right.
Okay?
All
And
right.
if you don't want to read it, just read it anyway. So it'll help you.
Amen.
Transition, whatever it is that you're transitioning from, whether it's leaving a job, leaving a relationship, Misha has a company for empty nesters that leave and go, I was like, go be great, but other people was like, no. So everyone has their own transition, and so whatever your transition is, and so I did things not even knowing that I was doing them during this last year, and so I put it into My school, 21 days, because they say when you do something for 21 days, it's supposed to stick a little bit. And so I thought 21 days was appropriate. You know, they fasting for like 21 days too, so I thought that the 21 was special.
Yeah.
And so I got a book, you can order it. And I got y'all some bookmarks with y'all. So Kendra, Kendra make bookmarks. And so all the, I think this is for the people on the screens, because Kendra be knowing. I told her 2 days ago, I said, Kendra, we streaming live. She said, but you even have the lapels for the people to hear you. I said, no. I thought I could just press play. She said, no. So we have bookmarks for all of you, and it's QR codes on the back. All of my businesses, if you want to get in contact with you, most of y'all have my personal number, which is why you guys are here. Because guess what? I didn't send the email to say nothing. Exact information. Okay, I didn't do that because I felt like whoever needed my information already had it. And so, huh? For that? So we have one more thing that we want to do. Not really one more thing, but one more thing. And so one of the things, as I've been just randomly talking, I be calling that people. Look, I'm calling your name no shade, right? I just, whatever happened. Hey, Tina! Hey, Tina! And like, hi, Tina! Oh, look at we went to college together. We was dancers.
All right.
Now we danced in our chairs or something. But when I was dancing, I like to bring people with me. I don't like to go nowhere by myself just because it's fun to be around people, but let's see what kind of energy she got. Because when one person says no, then I just gotta find somebody else. And then I find somebody else until the person says yes. And so we go, just bounce around until somebody tells me yes. Abraham told to the idea, says, look, you ready? Okay, we gonna do one more thing.
She got me dancing again, y'all.
I mean, why not? You came all the way to Chicago, people need to see what you do, girl.
With my face turned to the sun. Weight on my shoulders, moving in my head. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I had to run. I do what I can, when I can, when I can for my people. When the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'll be understand. Take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, you'll hear freedom calling me to answer. Keep on keeping on. I can feel salvation. And I fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me.
Yeah.
We are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, you hear freedom's calling, calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on.
Yes. Awesome. Good job.
So listen, I had to go to a prayer place for y'all, okay? Because listen, one of the songs, it says something about, this is my first show, y'all, so I'll get back later. But, yeah, so, hey, so listen. Oh, I know her from a long time too. She was like, "Ain't together." She my stylist now. Tracy, my hairstylist. She's my, she's everything. She did that. Y'all remember that she was a chemist? She was like chemist today. She knew a lot of stuff. So I be taking my people with me. You see, I had a lady up here dancing. I wanted to bring her back to the college stage. You know, me and Tracy, we danced together for a long time. Tracy was my dance instructor. And then Janiyah was up here trying to tell us what to do earlier. She became my instructor. Anyway. So Marissa's gonna have some remarks for me. Do whatever she wants.
All right, so like we mentioned, she did that. It's all about celebrating what we do, right? Beyond our daily day. So I'm just gonna tell you a little story. So about 6 years ago, before I was turning 40, I was like, this ain't it. The life I'm living is not it. I feel like I'm just trapped inside this life. And I have so much more to give and so much more to grow. And I needed to get rid of like all the negativity that was going on in my life. Well, with that came, yes, right? And during that time, I would get a lot of like, oh, I'm sorry, but I didn't feel that. because I feel like it took so much courage, so much to get over fear, so much to get over insecurities. It took a lot of inner power to be able to just make the move that I knew I had to do for myself in order for me to be able to grow, because I was stuck. I was trapped in the life that I was in. And a lot of people would say, Marissa, but we didn't see that in you. You're always smiling. Like, we would have no idea that you were in such a situation where you needed to get out of, but I was. And I felt like there's so much that I needed to overcome, and I did it. And so when people would tell me, I'm so sorry, I'd be like, no, please don't be sorry. Instead, congratulate me because I did that. I don't know what I needed to get out of. It's one of the amazing life that I'm living. Speaking of, now, I said this is like, what, 6 years ago, right? So in 3 weeks, y'all, I have moved on to greater things. And I would like to introduce you to my fiance. I did that! So in 3 weeks, we will be getting married. And had I not done that, I wouldn't be living this amazing, fulfilling life that I'm living today. And so throughout that process, though, I would have so many women coming to me asking me, Marissa, how did you do it? I'm finding myself stuck. I want to get out, but I don't know how. And so I've been having so many conversations with so many women, going to conferences, talking about life after divorce and how we could thrive during and after divorce. And so what I decided to do, in order to reach as many people as I could, come on. They're coming out. They're coming. They're coming. Photos coming.
Yes, come.
I see it. And I'm so excited about it. I need you guys to see it. Okay.
Thank you so much.
So in
That's our sweet potato fries. I gotta go. I gotta see tomorrow. Okay. Just wait for the friends, the fries. We gonna figure it out.
Okay. Good seeing you.
Yes.
Tell your mom.
Okay. So the two things that are coming up, we just have to wait. So let's go ahead and.
Okay. You have to put it.
Yeah.
Oh, she says.
Okay, I'm plugging it back in.
Okay, so while we get this going, and you guys are gonna let me know when you see it up there, because I'm not gonna see it, but I want to hear you guys shout now and screaming because I'm so excited. So in the meantime, we all know Miss Alani Douglas, right?
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure we all got some amazing stories about Miss Alani Douglas and all of her shenanigans. So I want to dig into your memories. And I want to ask a few volunteers to share some stories about the impact that Melania has had in your life. So while you guys think about that, I'm going to share mine. So 13 years ago, when I came to the agency that I worked for, that's some of us still left. I met Miss Douglas. Now, I person that I was at the back of the classroom, I wouldn't raise my hand. I had so much to say, but I did not have the courage to say it. So there would be so much going, like trainings and conversations, meetings. I had so much to say, but I could not get myself to lift my hand and say it. Now, Lavanya is the type of person that she will not take that, right? You are going to participate whether you like it or not. She does not take no for an answer. And as much as I would tell this woman, no, I can't, no, not happening, she would still push me to the point where Miss Thing got me at a town hall, rapping in Spanish in front of hundreds of people. She came and she's like, Marissa, I'm still warning you, I'm gonna ask you for something and you can't tell me no. I know you don't wanna tell me no, but you can't tell me no. And I'm like, yo, I got some warnings, right? She's like, I'm gonna need you to rap. I'm like, rap? Really? You want me to rap? Like, I don't rap, I don't sing, none of that, right? But not only do I want you to rap, I want you to rap in Spanish. And I need you to write the lyrics.
Oh, wow.
Like, what is happening, guys, right? I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Oh, and this is for the town hall in front of the agency. Like, are you kidding? So I was like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna push because when you push, you stretch yourself, you grow, and you're so much better for it after, right?
Right. And
So, gosh darn it, I wrote a rap. And it was in Spanish. And you know what gave me the courage though? That 95% of the agency had nothing to do with what I was saying. So they were like that, right? It's just like, you can wear glasses, it'll be fine. Just like, it's fine. So I did it. And it felt so good. It felt so, like the excitement that came out of that room, the cheering, the hooting and hollering. It was an amazing experience. And that led to so many more experiences where I just started to not say no to her because every time that I would say yes to her, I would stretch, I would grow. And now I'm here in front of you guys with a microphone trying to figure out what's going on over there. It's just funny because that's what you guys do, you know what I mean? But had you told me that I would be up here with a mic, I would have been like, nah, like, there's no way. And now I absolutely love just training and being in front of people, facilitating and doing team building and just bringing people together and having a good time doing it, and getting good feedback for it. So that's my experience in this Los Angeles. And I'm so grateful for our relationship, our friendship, and having her in my life as a mentor, as a friend. And so, yeah, let me go.
Your daughter have a safe return.
They still get right, so. Bye.
Everybody say bye, Tracy.
Thanks for coming, Tracy.
Y'all know this is my mom.
Yes.
She get a little crazy. But I'm gonna make it quick because I can sit to the stuff. But I just want to say that she will tell me no, and then 2 months later, whatever it is, she gets it. It shows up. We get there. She finds something. She just has a very persevering spirit.
Amen.
And I have found to appreciate it more now that I'm getting in my growing era. Because I now have the same spirit because of her.
And
So let's just give a little memory while we wait. As some of you might know, I went to Duke Ellington School of the Arts in DC. And I lived in Woodbridge up until 8th grade.
Uh-huh.
And you know, Woodbridge and DC, they're not too close. So she was like, my uncle found this school and she was like, you transitioning? Girl, no. What do you mean? You want me to go to high school in DC? She was like, yeah, like, you dance, it would be so good for you. And I was just like, still no. Because I have been in this studio for at least 6 years now. So I was not ready to leave my friends, my teachers, my friends in school, like in high school, like I was ready. What is that? Yeah. Thank you. Oh, yes. So I auditioned, obviously, and I got the call back, and I was like, oh, that be like, I might be going here, seriously. So I go to the call back, she got my room in, they were really excited. She like, you got it, and I'm like, yay! But I say all that to say that was probably what made me the dancer I am today. Like, I would not be where I am without the training that I got in those 4 years at high school. So, thanks, Mom. They still want it, so. Hello. Thank you.
So Bonnie and I have known each other since undergrad. We started dancing together-ish around 2000. And we didn't get to know each other until around 2004. And then again, we did like 4-year increments. And 2020 was my most memorable moment of reintroducing ourselves. She lived in Clinton, I lived in Fort Washington during COVID. And I stopped by through Jania's drive-through high school celebration. And she was like, what's going on, girl? I was like, you know, depression, anxiety, you know, alcoholism. I've got a newborn at home, you know, life was literally falling apart. She's like, well, you look great. Like, come by. And I was like, well, what does that mean? Like, leave the house? Yeah, like, totally come over it. I was like, but like, who's gonna watch the baby? She was like, tell your husband to watch the baby. And I was like, oh, well, let me see what that looks like. I couldn't get like that thought. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it happening. So I said, well, I'm gonna go see Vanya. It's Thursday, and I need a break. He's like, okay. I went over there, and she literally pulled me out of my depressions by just saying, come on over. I know we got another. I know we got another. She made me get up on this stage and back up the whole day. That's how we got a story.
Go ahead, girl.
We got another.
Yeah, so this is the project that I have going on. I can share not only my story, but strategies and tips and help women and, to get through such difficult times in life, but in ways that we can believe in ourselves and know that we can get through it, to be led through by, allow ourselves to be led by our purpose and not by our fears or our pains. So this is the look. So we will definitely get some more stories in a bit, but while this thing is up and working, we want to also share with you some other She Did That events that are coming up in 2025.
We're gonna have you at carry on.
Okay, so maybe it's still story time. There we go. All right, so this is what's coming up in 2025. So So we are looking at a leadership summit in March. Yes. So we could share our knowledge in leadership and celebrate other leaders that we know and know what they're doing.
Wonderful.
And then in the summer, we have a transformation experience, which is our retreats.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Yes, so more of that information to come. And you know, this thing is all about being global, so we go somewhere. And then a year from now, we're gonna have our annual gala. So we're gonna fancy this up a bit, right? Yeah, who doesn't like to get fancy? I know. And then we're gonna also have a holiday party, which by the sound of this morning, it may be like a New Year's future looking type of situation. We don't know. But these are things that we have to look forward to. We have so many ideas and so many opportunities to be able to just create platforms for us to be able to celebrate one another. Because there is, like somebody said earlier to me today, there is so much negativity going on in this world. We need positivity. We need to be able to have a platform where we can celebrate anything and everything that we're doing, whether it be building businesses, writing books, doing anything and everything that we're doing that goes beyond our day-to-day. We want to celebrate that. We good? All right, so with that, all right. Okay, so with that, does anybody else want to share? Yes, come on, me. Is that the Santa say? Of course it's the Santa. Everyone say hi,
Better known as Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter.
Dana. Yes. Let's give her a hand
I'm so serious about it. Let me say something. This thing right here. I've been at our job for 18 years. I met her probably 16 years ago when she came to Southeast Star Building. This thing right here, I've almost never met anybody louder than me. So I was kind of excited. But then when she started asking me to do other things, I was like, I don't know you like that. This thing right here has me training and talking in front of people and talking in front of people and being nice and sweet and sweet and telling you can't say that to people. And I was like, but it's true. And I don't really know what this is, but I think I know what this is. And I wish she would just get to it because I got some confetti in the back to throw. And she is really just walking into her destiny and out of it. I wasn't here, you don't make that. That has changed. So, Delania, on behalf of every person at CSOSA that told you no, and you made them say yes, I want to thank you for your energy, for your presence, for your not taking no for an answer, and for opening us up to things that we didn't even dream of. And they created opportunities and moments for people that would not have come true without you. So I want to thank you for making me a better employee. I'm still in, I gotta work on my mouth a little bit. Thank you for making me a better employee, a better instructor, all those great things that I would not have known that there was another loud Black girl in the agency if it wasn't for you. So thank you for your light.
You are.
Thank you so much, Dana. Anybody else have a story?
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Yep, she's doing it. She's doing it. Yes, Sheree! Let's get Sheree on the line, please. Come on down, Sheree.
That is not true. This is over this and that. This and that. This and that.
Sheree. I was like, oh.
Hello, good evening, that's fine. You can-
Hey,
All right, so far, the only person that actually has not officially worked with a lawyer
But we met at church. We also did a lot of plays together and skits and cut up, of course, wherever we went. Also played my sister on the stage, and it's always, you can imagine, a whole entire situation. I think everyone needs a friend like LaVonya. She just gets you out of your comfort zone. I love the fact that I can call LaVonya whenever. I'm like, first off, where are you?
Right, right.
Are you in like, I don't know, Spain? Are you out of the country? Where are you? No matter what she says, I'm like, of course you're, of course. Because like, that's LaVonya, like, it's to expect the unexpected, okay? Because if she dreams it, if she thinks, she's not afraid of doing it.
Yeah, man.
And I think that's why everyone should have a feel like LaVonya, because she'll push you out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
And I love the randomness. Like, to me, that's energy, that's light. It's so easy to come from places. It's so easy to say safe. Everyone needs a LaVonya that, have you thought about it this way? Have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? And I'm like, well, no. And so I just, one of the questions you had on your fancy sheet was the person you admire. And I was going to be like, well, obviously. Because she has a way of making you be a greater you. And there's no comparison. There's nothing but love and encouragement. And when you have there's plenty of times where I'm like, look, I don't have to do a whole background story. I'm like, look, this is what's going on, and you already get it. And so there's safety in that. And I know that that's not just for me, that's just who you are as a person. And when you look around the room and you see everyone from every stage of your life and that people here are rocking for, that's amazing. So I honor you, I love you, and I'm excited. Yeah, I'll be here.